Hey there guys, it's Kyle with the Whissel Realty team, and I'm super excited for you to join us for another episode of Santee Saturdays, where our goal is to spotlight local Santee businesses, learn a little bit more about the business and the people behind the business. Today, we're going to be meeting with Frank with the Alliance Gym. So let's go inside, talk to Frank, and see what they have to offer here in Santee. It's good to meet you, Frank.
Nice to meet you.
So tell me a little bit more about what Alliance Training Center is.
Sure, we are a martial arts training center. We offer a multitude of classes. We do boxing, kickboxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We do wrestling as well. We also have strength conditioning classes. We call them our power fitness classes. And we also have a very popular kids program here as well too.
And I know there's a lot of fitness options out here in East County. What makes Alliance Training Center different than some of those other places?
What makes us different than other places out here, there's other gyms that offer boxing, kickboxing, and all those martial arts, but our highlight is definitely our instructors. We have the most experience and we have the most ability to teach as well too. Give us anybody and we'll meld them and have them meet whatever goal they want to.
So tell me a little bit more about the different types of classes that you guys offer and kind of what someone can expect in each of those.
Sure, well, we have our striking classes. Those are our boxing, kickboxing classes. Those are both fitness and fighting oriented. So you're going to get a good cardio workout in there at the same time learning technique. So you'll come in, you'll warm up with a little jump rope, some shadow box, practice some technique. It involves bag work and some mitt work with your partner. Always finishes with a good amount of calisthenics. And that's both our boxing and kickboxing classes. We also have our jiu-jitsu classes, our grappling classes. We have gi and no gi jiu-jitsu. That is a grappling class. Again, it's for all levels. You always hop in there, learn technique, but at the same time you learn how to apply that technique. So a lot of self-defense. It's very self-defense oriented, okay? But at the same time, we have people that compete in jiu-jitsu as well too. Then we have our power fitness class, which is our strength and conditioning class. And that class ranges all depending on the instructor, but we're gonna attack you from different ways in that class. We do a lot of kettlebells, we do Olympic lifting. It's a lot of circuit training. We use TRX a lot, so it all depends on, we always like to change up how we have you work out in that class. Okay?
Awesome.
So our kids program actually has it's an MMA program and a jiu-jitsu program. And it's on alternating days. On the MMA day, the kids are going to focus on their striking, their techniques, and their wrestling, as well as a little bit of their no-gi jiu-jitsu. And that class mixes everything up. It's one of the most popular classes. We also have our MMA class, our adult MMA class. Again, we have some of the best instructors out there for MMA. They're professionals that work with the best in the world, and they come back here and they spread the knowledge back to our students. It's a great workout. It's tough, obviously, but when you start being able to mix up everything that you've learned, your boxing, your kickboxing, your jiu-jitsu, your wrestling, you're able to use it as one actual art, and then there's nothing that's going to make you feel more confident. It's going to make you feel better. Okay, so talk a little bit more about the type of people that come in here. You've mentioned that people have different goals. What are some of the goals that people have when they come into Alliance Training Center? Most of the time, it's just like everybody else. They want to lose some weight, get in some shape, and then learn something on the way to maybe have a little self-defense or just a little confidence under their belt. It's going to be your everyday person, your blue-collar worker that wants to get in a boxing class because they're tired of going to 24-hour fitness or they want some direction.
All right, well, thanks so much for joining me, Frank.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much for joining us for another episode of Santee Saturdays. If you have a business in Santee and you'd like to be spotlighted on a future episode of Santee Saturdays, please give me a call, Kyle Whissel, at 858-699-3895. Thanks.